Oh my gosh, guys. Thank you so much for being patient. I am sorry for that extra long wait. Zhang, if you're still in here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by tonight. All right. Let's just dive right in, man. Yes, sir, Possum. We are starting game 2. How's it going tonight? I forgot to zoom the camera in. For some reason, it is very, very warm tonight. I don't know about you guys. New game, import. We want this one. Properties. Configure video. Camera control. Looks like that's the max it'll go. Apply. Okay. Okay, there we go. There we go. Sit back in the chair. Combat difficulty. We're going to normal. Subtitles. Squad power usage. Honestly. All good. Name is KY. Rank 55. Military Specialization Vanguard. Paragon. Rex survived the mission. My boy Caden. Console saved. Recommended Captain Anderson. My original playthrough actually Ashley survived. So that's a different one this time around, but everything else is pretty much the same. Hope everyone's doing well tonight.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending
So the
him to
shocking
fight
moments
Geth.
that I witnessed in this game,
Geth.
Mass Effect 2 or the first one?
We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
That's a shocking moment right there.
And it's up
That
to us to
jumpsuit?
stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even
Ow.
after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
I don't know if you guys recognize the voice actors. That the Elusive Man is played by spoiler alert, I guess, my bad. Martin Sheen, and Miranda, that's the girl in the jumpsuit, is voiced by Yvonne Strahovski. Also, that they took her likeness. Apparently, the Elusive Man is supposed to look like Martin Sheen. I never noticed until somebody pointed it out. It does kind of look a little bit like him. Shocking moments in this game, though. Yeah, there was a big spoiler towards the end of the game. I'd rather not reveal it for people who haven't played, but I mean, I guess if nobody cares, I can. You find out the origin of the enemies you're hunting in this game.
Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Oh, I completely overlooked an extremely shocking moment. You'll see it in like a couple minutes.
Presley!
Damn, there goes Presley.
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
God damn, they are tearing up the Normandy.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance get here in time?
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape
I think I
zone.
might have
Joker's
adjusted
still in the cockpit. He won't
the face
evacuate.
cam. I didn't forgot to
I'm
check to
not
see if it
leaving
looked good.
either.
Let me know if it looks like shit or not, or if he's adjusting.
I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker.
Shepard,
Liara, go. Now.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with the screen right
Aye,
now.
aye.
So. Skateboarding Gavin, how's it going?
everybody in! Go, go, go!
You say the game crew made dramatic improvements as each time went by. I think the biggest single increase in, like, just to use an all-encompassing term, quality, was from 1 to 2. Man, there was a huge improvement in gameplay. Your interactions with NPCs significantly improved as well. Like, there's more to talk about, more people to talk to. From 2 to 3, the difference is more minimal. It's been a long time since I played 3, so I can't remember how many improvements they made.
Hold together. Hold together.
Yeah, dramatic difference between 1 and 2, for sure. They took away a lot of the RPG elements, because if you remember while I was playing through 1, so yeah, this is Normandy. The hull is completely blown open, 0 gravity right now, crazy. But yeah, if you remember when I was leveling up, there's all those different stats that you can level up. In here, they boil that down to like 6. So.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
It's definitely a little harder to make to let your stats do the talking, so
Going
to
down with
speak.
the ship, won't you?
Gameplay matters more.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
You might be right, Possum. They added some new powers for people, at least some. So I played through. The only game I played, or excuse me, the only class I used to play through all 3 was the Vanguard, which is what I'm playing currently. They added some moves. They added a move in here. Oh. There goes Shepard. And the Normandy. So that's a shocking moment. Damn. There goes Shepard. Yeah, so they tweaked. Presumably they did it with the other classes too. They tweaked each class a little bit from one game to the next. Added some powers, took away some powers. No, I don't want to see that. I've still with the Uncharted games, though they did make some nice improvements on the fourth game compared to the third. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, that just goes to show that they, you know, did a good job.
The Lazarus Project will proceed
Good job the first couple times. Didn't have to improve much. As we go through the intro to the game, you'll get details, but basically what this is they found Commander Shepard's body and they're reconstructing him on a cellular level with cybernetics and cutting-edge medical technology. So, pretty fucking crazy. I don't know how they would have done it, you know, I mean, I'm not a writer, certainly not a good one. I don't know how they would have done it, but I felt like it would have been cooler if they let you hang for a while until you realize, until they finally drop it on you that Shepard's alive and they've rebuilt him, this and that. Like, that'd be cool if they let you sit for like a half hour, 45 minutes or so into the game. Ooh, that beard has to get fixed. I don't remember which preset I based off of. Was it this one? Is it this one? Sorry, bear with me while I gotta fix up. Yeah, I suppose this is a good place to start. Let's see, hair. Let's see, what's my natural hair color? I don't remember the adjustments being, you know what? Fuck it. Just going to accept imported face. Oh god, that just, the peach colored beard just looks terrible. I promise I won't spend too much time on this. I think when I made my... Yeah, I guess that's fine. Beard's definitely darker. Got very slight eyebrows, that's probably accurate. I suppose that's better. God, they really don't let you grow up, make a long beard, do they? Okay. Color. Yeah, that's good right there. I was the Vanguard. Flashbang grenade, which I will probably never use. So what is he, a cyborg now? I mean, it's mostly human. It's mostly like, you know, medical technology, reanimating tissue, so to speak. I mean, it's not like Frankenstein level stuff where, you know, somebody was like, well, I guess it was, he was full on dead. But, you know, whereas with like, I don't know, wait, I don't think I've ever actually read, no, I've never read Frankenstein. I don't remember if, Frankenstein's monster was a fresh corpse or not, but, anyways, they reanimated his tissue and augmented him with cybernetics, so he's mostly human. It's just basically, you know, they put him back together with,
Still climbing. Brain activity is off the
like,
charts.
they kind of fastened his bones together, stuff like that.
The red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Okay, just had to adjust the mic there.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from. Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Alright.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs up. Look out! Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Oh yeah, so they created a system in this game now where your weapon doesn't overheat. Well,
Security mechs are
technically it
closing in on
does,
your position.
Combat system engaged.
but you have a thermal clip that holds the heat your weapon generates, and then you eject that magazine clip, rather, excuse me,
Coast is clear.
to exhaust that heat and replace it. So instead, you don't need to monitor your heat levels like in the previous game, where, you know, if you exceeded that, it overheated and you'd have to wait for it to cool down and then you could use it again. This one, you just fire as rapidly as you want, swap the clip, keep firing as rapidly as you want, etc., etc. It's an interesting system. Oh shit.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Dead dudes here.
More Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launch.
We've been spotted.
Take the elevator down one floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run! You're doing fine, Shepard. Head to the next perimeter. Find me. Shepard, read me. I've got them closing in on my position.
Radio's going out.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
So they spent a lot of money on cutting edge technology to bring him back to life. Must be important. Oh shit, there's nothing I can do for him. Oh, we got a dude here.
What the hell?
Get over here!
Impact imminent.
Drop them!
Let's see.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me. We're low on thermal clips. Falling back. Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's
What's
okay.
up, Infernal Disdain? How's it going?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still
All good,
you.
man.
You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Can't wait to get to Mass Effect 3, though. Yeah, I'm not sure. Probably just the background that
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other
Project
test
Lazarus
subjects?
makes no sense.
Project Lazarus.
Yeah, it is pretty
had no
far-fetched,
subject.
even for
The
you
whole
know,
point was to bring you
advanced
back.
cyber.
Just you. Even that was a challenge.
Excuse me,
2 years.
science fiction.
All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob.
You find Shepard's
here with Commander Shepard.
The only reason they were able to
Just
get
took out a
Shepard
wave
back
of
was
mechs
because they
over
had
at
this
D-Wing.
helmet with them.
Shepard's alive?
It's on an abandoned planet. Yeah, I think I found it when I played through.
Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Alright. Let's get the hell out of here.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Allied force casualty. Requesting assistance. Critical system damage. System failing.
But yeah, it's funny you say that they could do it because they had a helmet, but then you can find it later on a planet somewhere.
Wilson, find us another route out of here.
Oh God, they found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B. Hurry! They're out of control.
Up those stairs.
Really wonder what ME2 would have been like if the original plans were followed. Oh, I've never heard what the original plans were.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Because I was
That was me.
super late to the series. All
Talk
three of them
about
had
this
already come
after
out
we
by the
fix
time
my
I played the
leg.
first one.
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving.
Okay, I'll have to check. I
Grab
didn't
the
realize that
Metagel
they
from
didn't
the
have
first
any other
aid
plans.
station on the wall.
Or, excuse me, that they had other plans.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard
EA
from
bought
her?
Bioware before
There are only
ME2
two
and called for a
possible
bunch of
explanations.
changes.
She's
Rating
either
staff
dead,
changed too.
or
Oh
she's
wow.
a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not
Yeah,
a
I
traitor.
didn't know that.
But that doesn't change
I didn't
the
know they did
facts.
that. That's
We're
crazy.
here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
So why don't you get out of the way then?
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
The elusive man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
Well, if I won't get any more answers here, let's get moving.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Okay, go there.
Alert. Have engaged.
On target! Drop.
So that's a new power that Vanguards have now.
Can't reach the target.
All right.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
You know, maybe I didn't pay enough attention in the past, but I was always under the impression that he, like, crashed up, or excuse me, and, like, entered low orbit and, like, burned up on re-entry, and... But I suppose he could have been just completely incinerated if that was the case.
Come on, through here.
I don't know what I was thinking back in the day, but yeah, this makes a lot
Miranda,
more sense that he was just chilling in space. Oh shit! Busted his ass.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
You should have taken him alive. See what he knew.
Too risky. I've put too much time and effort bringing you back to life to let you get killed now.
You really think Wilson's capable of that?
Not anymore.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Yeah, I mentioned that ammo system to Possum earlier. Interesting how they explain it too if you look in the codex.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac
But,
area. If they're not here now,
I don't
they're
know.
not coming.
I don't really, it doesn't really bother me.
We can't leave without knowing for sure.
I kind of like this system better, I guess. Just easier to manage, you know, you don't have to
The only one worth saving is
watch
you.
your gun
Everyone
overheating
else
or
is
not. You just
expendable.
She's right.
stop the
We all knew
magazine.
the risks when we signed up. Without you,
Clip,
there's no
excuse
point
me.
to any of this.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda. More tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been
I don't.
2
Yeah, I
years
don't
since
remember
attack. The elusive man
how
needs to
people's
know that
reception on it
Shepard's
was.
personality and memories are
But
intact. Ask the
you
questions.
say they like it. Yeah, that makes sense. Definitely feels a lot more comfortable, manageable, and fun. You know, better gameplay. Exactly. Yeah.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and won a medal fighting Batarians during the Skillian Blitz. Do you remember that?
A lot of lives depended on me holding that position. I did what I had to.
However you want to put it, it was damn impressive. I had friends who were there. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call.
Oh.
Why did you leave him behind?
I'm an idiot. When I saw the picture of Caden earlier, I thought they meant that he survived. I forgot. That's right, I did. Yeah.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Caden gave his life for the rest of the
Paragon.
team.
Always
Without him,
Paragon.
I couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your
How
decision.
about you?
Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Nice.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be right there. Oh yeah. You know we going casual. Love the hoodie. Let's see. No helmet.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man.
My nose
I thought
master
we'd
is
be
that
meeting
the
face
course
to
is
face.
front-loaded information. Intrigue. It's
Unnecessary
quite interesting.
precaution.
What do you mean front-loaded?
Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
And you didn't. Well, you don't have to answer if you don't want. But I was curious if you went Paragon or Renegade.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Most of the voiced info and a large amount of codex info is stored within the first parts of the game, and then story beats. Not much gets added, if I recall. Okay. Yeah, okay, I understand. I also can't keep away from Paragon. Same, I even tried to do a Renegade playthrough, I just couldn't do it. I mean, I personally, excuse me, I don't know if,
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
I don't know if BioWare ever weighed in on what they officially think is canon, but in my head, canon definitely.
For humanity at a key moment. You're more than a
Shepard is a paragon.
You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you.
But yeah, I mean that's
they have to.
That's my head canon for sure. Shepard's paragon, and that's what he represents: is that striving to always do what's right. I think I've asked all questions.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want, you can speak of ME3.
Take you to Freedom's Progress.
I mean, I suppose the games have been out and
Miranda and Jacob
finished for so long. You know, it's like if you haven't completed them all by now, then you're probably not too concerned about spoilers, I guess. But yeah, I've played all three, so. Kyline. Okay. I was actually just gonna say maybe we'll not talk about Mass Effect 3. We'll wait till we hit Mass Effect 3. But I will comment on Kyline because I don't think he's just a dude. Nobody knows the significance, really. So I'll just, or you know why he's in the story, etc., etc. You get what I'm saying. I don't know. I mean, seems like a cool character. He's a real prick, but you know, it's just like there was a couple times. I think even on Thessia, when in one of my playthroughs in Mass Effect 3, I only played through Mass Effect 3 like 2 or 3 times, maybe at the most. Yeah. No details. We'll wait till we get into Mass Effect 3. I just don't want to drop super heavy spoilers, you know, just in case. But yeah, like, I thought he was, like, the first playthrough, like, yeah, like, some of the fights I had with him, I kind of struggled a bit.
In cold blood.
But, like,
Jacob's just a gun for hire.
Second or third playthrough, like, I mean,
Wilson was one of
it's just like, I was just, you know,
was a traitor.
plot armor kept him alive, basically, you know. So, yeah, I mean, I thought he was kind of cool, you know, the cyber ninja, kind of, so to speak.
He trusted me, but he's always been honest about it.
Uh-oh, internet's taking a shit.
You'll be just
so
fine.
Fucking obnoxious. I'm not taking a shit, but it's definitely.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I
Hurting
being
my bit rate.
volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Alright, bye-bye, Martin Sheen. Ooh, more squad points to spend. What's up, Miranda?
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Is it MC? Main character from the novels? Wait, were there novels that this was based off of that I didn't know about? I thought they wrote those after the fact. What a backdoor pilot or Kylan game. He's not very popular. Yeah, it didn't seem like a lot of people liked him, but I mean, I thought he was all right. It just, I mean, he was an asshole, you know. He was easy to dislike because he was like, you know, flashy. I mean, not flashy. I don't know. It's I'm not gonna talk too much about it because I don't remember super clearly. But
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
Yeah, no, I know. I do remember a lot of people didn't seem to like him,
The
though.
elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
You know, I'm wondering if maybe after this I should play Mass Effect Andromeda. Because I played most of the game. I never ended up finishing it. Oh, my cat came to say hello. Hello. Diggy wiggy.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100
but
yards.
yeah, maybe I'll play Mass Effect Andromeda after this. I mean, I enjoyed the gameplay for the most part. It's just the story didn't seem to be super compelling, I guess. I don't know, but I didn't finish the game. Maybe I should finish it this time. But when they were talking about making a new Mass Effect,
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I was kind of thinking maybe they could do a
Stay
prequel,
focused on the mission.
like, you know, follow Captain Anderson before he was Captain Anderson. You know, maybe ultimately culminating in the mission that got him disbarred from the Spectres.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive
Could be
man
a random
recognized my
heroic
potential and
person,
recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know
during-
this is what I wanted.
You know, the first Contact War, something along those lines. Yeah, Kai Lang could have been Kai Lang. I don't know, something, anything. But I thought it was interesting how they did it. It was kind of cool because like you got the gameplay and the same universe, you know, with some of the similar types of characters and whatnot, story elements. But it was a whole different galaxy, a whole different set of characters. It was interesting. I think actually it wasn't a bad. I think it was probably a good idea that they went that route, because then it's not like, you know.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
You know, if you were
Freedom's
playing
Progress?
as
It's a typical human settlement.
Captain
in the
Anderson.
Systems. They had a small military force. For
I mean,
protection
you know how
supplemented
that's going
by
to go.
mechs
So
and
it's
security
like,
drones.
what's the point in
Average
playing?
in
You already know how
almost
the game's
every
going to
way,
end.
Completely unremarkable until the
There's made-
disappearance.
Now it's written, Kai Lang is notable for bugging Anderson's room and then eating his cereal because he's an adrenaline junkie. Book quote. Interesting. All right, now I might have to read those now. That's funny. Eating his cereal. Yeah, that's cool, actually. I probably should read the novels, because then, like, I'll bet you get a lot more insight into the characters, you know?
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Oh, hello, Ziggy.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Guard kitty.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
Now was notorious for ignoring the canon Quarians without their suits and whatnot. Bad enough that they said they would re-release the book rewritten in 2010 or something. Never happened. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I like that or not. No, I don't think I do. I mean, it might still be an interesting read, but because I'm getting back into reading. I've asked him all the questions.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So yeah. We'll talk about that in a second. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back in just a couple minutes. BRB. All right. Thank you all for being patient. Not sure how you would feel about the book. Just hope you enjoyed it if you do read it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I might. Favorite character so far? Can't pick Shepard. I mean, because he's too generic.
There shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
So far, like, even though I've played through all three and I know who comes later on in the game, right now, Miranda, she's attractive and kind of snarky, but confident, and that's cool. Plus, I mean, I know the jumpsuit obviously was picked because it's very, you know, revealing, but it looks fucking cool too at the same time. So,
what did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of.
But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm getting into reading because I made a rule. They
just disappear. We've got no target.
Maybe about a month ago or so. I've broken it once or twice, but I've been pretty good about it. No screens in the bedroom. It's like snakeskin. Yeah, the pattern is super cool and it's white. This is white. You don't see, you know, like because Shepard's got the black armor, Jacob's got like the gray and black thing going on, and she's got white. It's cool. Yeah, no screens in the bedroom, so no tablets, no phones, no TVs. So I've been reading at the end of the night to wind down. I used to be not a voracious reader, but definitely a reader. So I'm getting back into that, and I'm cutting my teeth on something easy to read. I just finished Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable?
I've read that before a long time ago when I was a kid. Maybe what, 7th or 8th grade when it came out.
The elusive man says you're in charge. You're in charge.
Was it younger than that? Maybe it was. In any case, when it first came out, I read it. Read the first 4 books as they came out. Then I stopped reading them after that. And then I watched all the movies. So,
what makes you think this investigation?
Yeah, I got some catching up to do, but I thought it was just like, well, you know, I'll reread the books I read and I'll finish the series finally. It'll be a good series to cut my teeth on.
We're hoping to be the first ones there this time.
Because after that, a good friend of mine recommended I read the Wheel of Time.
Our first priority is
series, and what is that, like 12 or something, 12 or 15 books? So that's a hell of a series to dive into. I have the first 3.
Nice to find somebody.
My father got me a box set for Christmas. So yeah, that's what I'm getting into next. But yeah, I do plan on rereading some books I enjoyed quite a bit in the past. Hello, Proxyworks. How's it going? Welcome. I should do that too, but the bedroom is the only place to use metal electronics. You know, really, it's not for everybody, because, and I guess realistically, I didn't have. Shields my. I didn't really have a problem with you know, using screens in bed, but it's just something that I figured it would help me read more. I figured it would help me sleep a little better.
Looks like everyone just got up and left.
Handful of reasons, but I mean, if you don't have a problem, there's no reason to really just like make that rule for no reason. So totally fine. Maybe like, you know, once you've decided to wind down for the night and get into bed, no screens, but you know, nothing. There's something nice about laying down and watching a movie. It's just real comfy, you know. So there's nothing wrong with that. That's the flashbang grenade.
He goes. Warning, hostile forces. Hostile to the right. Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Yeah, get into cover. Jesus, man.
On target.
What is my? That is R1. Okay.
mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone
You
here.
think about the infamous Mass Effect elevator? I never had a problem with it, but I've heard good arguments against it. When you say the Mass Effect, you're just talking about like the long elevator rides with the conversations that sometimes happen in them. If that's the case, it never bothered me. As long as you know, there was something interesting that they were talking about. Usually, it's just good. It's nice to see some character interaction. You know, I do not like cover. No, they do not. I guess my only complaint about the elevator is that sometimes the conversations just aren't long enough, so it's just like you're just sitting there in like dead air. So it's like kind of annoying. It's just like da 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 da. Like, okay, they finished up their conversation like a minute ago.
I see you, Shepard.
Gravity's one me, brother, huh?
Can't reach the target.
There we go.
Jesus.
Yes.
Okay, I haven't played this particular style of Vanguard in a while, so I'm rusty. That's a really good excuse.
Stop right there.
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did.
I don't like how he says tally.
Praza,
I always thought it was
down.
tally.
This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Maybe that's me just nitpicking.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization
Likely story.
would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me. It was money well spent.
Tally. That's what I thought.
Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange?
I mean, it's a
visiting
minor
remote
gripe,
human
but
colonies.
you'd think that...
Quarians
I'm surprised they
shoot
let that
rebel
line go
village.
through, you know, when they were
Vitor liked
recording,
the idea of
because
helping a small settlement. He was
Shepard,
always
with
nervous and
his
proud.
background with
She knew
Tally,
that he was unstable.
you'd think he would know how to
But that
pronounce her
would
name
damage to his
correctly,
CO2
so
scrubber,
he shouldn't have
infection
mispronounced
from
it.
exposure, and he's likely delirious.
But
When
again,
he
maybe
saw
I'm
us
just nitpicking.
landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship.
Oh shit.
Head for the
She's a
warehouse
boss now.
to the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll take care of them. Trouble coming!
Get over here!
She couldn't have said that next to you.
Use overload on them.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Raza's a doofus.
There we go! Enemy down!
Target down!
One left!
Wow, I can't hit for shit.
Alright, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Okay. Ooh. Damn, that's brutal.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
They just showed him in the cutscene with an assault rifle, and he doesn't have an assault rifle.
Overload will take out their shield.
Can't get a lock.
Get out of the way! Ooh! Hey, does that say, weak against armor? Damn!
Come on over!
The cutscene is shot around cover. Can it actually do that? No. I'm pretty sure it can't. I've never been able to, at least.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Would be neat though if you could blind fire from cover. Oh, was I able to do that in the Division? Man, sometimes I miss playing that game. That shit was fun. Oh, let me lower my leg there. There we go.
This is valuable.
This is valuable, is it now?
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No, 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 no.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs.
That was one interesting addition in this game and the next. The Paragon or Renegade interjections.
Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Oh, that was a nice touch.
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Oh,
that's some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
I think that's more likely the case.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
Thanks, Vitor.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Hi, Ziggy. Kitty Cat's back again. Excuse me.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why'd that chip taste like coffee?
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology.
Oh, God.
When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrive.
This internet
back
is
beyond
so
the unmapped
fucking garbage.
Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army. Or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Ashley Williams?
She's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. Her file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Urdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the Collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Excuse me. To expand on your question earlier, who's my favorite so far? Now they mentioned him, Mordin Solus. Excuse me. Definitely one of my favorites of the series in this game, most notably. Love him in Mass Effect 3 too, as well.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh yeah. This is it right here, man. The Normandy SR2. Hell yeah. That's the shit right there.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
Sorry, that one went
Guess
over
we'll
my
have to
head.
give her a name.
I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z in a long time. So I apologize. Ooh, look at that ship. I thought the Normandy SR-1 was cool. Alright. The ocean dub of Z takes a lot of liberties, but it's layers in hindsight. So I have too much nostalgia for the SR1. Oh, I know. That's how I originally felt for a long time too. But seeing that SR2, ooh, it's like they took the SR1 and they just made it so much better, which is literally exactly what they did. But yeah, man. That's why I think my favorite iteration is, I don't know if they call it the SR3 in Mass Effect 3. But when they take it back and put it back in Alliance colors, that's my favorite right there.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know
I
the
agree with
collectors
you.
use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Galaxy map, gotta love it. You know, I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way, but sometimes, man, I think back to that feeling when you first experience a game, or even when you first read a book, or first see a really good movie. But it's mostly, for me, the strongest is when it's like a video game, and then a book. Like, what I wouldn't give to experience that again, you know? For some games, it's just like, oh man.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Miss Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound?
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
You know that feeling? I bet you do, man. Isn't that a farmer or a servant? You know, I don't know. I don't know what that rank or position is. I'll have to look that up.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus looks out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with
Historical
Cerberus'
definition
ideals.
is a man holding and cultivating a small landed estate, a freeholder. A servant in a royal or noble household, ranking between a sergeant and a groom, or a squire and a page. In the British Royal Navy and other Commonwealth navies, a petty officer concerned with signaling. An officer in the U.S. Navy or Coast Guard performing clerical duties on board ship. Okay, so that makes more sense. But you weren't far off. You had the historical definition down pat.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
No problem. Thanks to Google, I now know too.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
Hey, I still appreciate you being here, and I definitely appreciate your participation in chat earlier, so you do you, man. Thank you.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Yeah, maybe we will talk later.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats! Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
It's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a dad.
Say it. Say it. Alright. Maybe I'll leave and then she'll say it.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
God, what is with the internet, man? Fuck.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
Alright, now is she gonna say it?
Commander, you've received a new
Yes.
message at your private terminal.
There was a period of time where that was my text message tone on my phone. The off chance the rumors are true and you actually are alive, I need you to come and talk to me at the Citadel. A lot has changed in the last 2 years. You put me on the council, and it's only fair that you be allowed to speak for yourself about what you've been hearing. Alright. Deal struck with Zaid Masani. You know, I gotta be honest, I never was a big fan of Zaid Masani. He was a DLC character. I don't think I would be pursuing that. I might even skip... Maybe I'll do them all. Yeah, fuck it, I'll do them both. Onto a service ship. Mystery Rosalie, a service ship with service connections, has gone missing. The survey team was field testing a new prototype Hammerhead planet site exploration rover. In addition, scientists Dr. Manuel Case and Dr. Robert O'Loy are aboard the MSV Rosalie and conducting research for us. Excuse me, we need you to find the ship, her survey team, and the doctors. The MSV Rosalie. Okay. Ah. Scans the Armada system to turn up something we thought you should see. The final location of the SSV Normandy. This news me aboard you. We also have a military member of the Alliance flight to honor the Normandy with a monument to be built on the site of the ship's final resting place. We'd like to invite you to place the monument. And be the first to walk out of the site. There are still 20 crew members unaccounted for. In the attack on the Normandy, if you find any signs of lost crewmen, we ask that you report to the Alliance so that those heroes' families might find some closure. Godspeed to you, Commander. Recon Hood. Project Overlord, another DLC, I believe. One of the cells just went off grid. Exploration, blah, blah, blah. Can't default to operations on the channel. You'll find them on the planet Aite. Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing Cluster. Please just carry on this matter. Arc Projector. Kasumi Goto. A great class after we would track down the Master Thief. Yeah, this was a cool. Her mission was really cool. Your account. Hello, Commander Shepard. Thank you for submitting your updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive after deducting modest administration fees for closing the file. Subsequent change in status and the reactivation of your account. You have a remaining balance of 100,000 credits. Thank you for banking with Ascension Financial Services. We look forward to working with you. Hang on 1 second. People are being loud outside. I hope it's not showing up on the mic. Check, 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 check. Alright, that's cool. Also remembered I never checked the levels. Level on the mic. I'll go downstairs. I'm gonna take a short break. I'll be right back. Okay. I have returned.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Shepard, the men's restroom is on the port side of the ship.
Whoops.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and kip.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific, but we're all working towards the same goal. We keep our ranks and structure similar to the Alliance. A lot of our recruits started there, but not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already.
Well,
Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's.
How can you be sure of that?
He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Alright, let's talk to, Mess Sergeant
Commander
Gardner.
Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Mess Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Kind of reminds me of Detroit Human. It's an interesting, comparison.
You have everything you need.
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions?
Possible. I didn't know you played that, or I should have assumed that you played it. Maybe you watched playthroughs or something. But yeah, have you played it?
Deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities
I thought about
technician and custodian.
playing it on stream, but
HVAC, plumbing, non-mission
decided
critical
against it for
electrical.
some reason.
I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals.
I wash my hands most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
You have everything you need.
If you happen to find any of those supplies on the list I gave you, it would be much appreciated. Otherwise, I'm doing fine.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
The androids in that game were specifically designed by the society, and the way how these people were designed feels similar. I can see the comparison.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man?
Miranda's,
Working the Ezo rigs along the frontier?
You know
was
how people
happy
like that.
enough,
Miranda was
but
interesting.
losing
She,
everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook.
as she kind of explained,
I
was
needed to
genetically
make a
modified by her father to
I'm
be,
no
you know,
soldier,
a superior
but I've got
example of a
skills,
human.
and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help. Be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
I guess, and the ship's AI, although she doesn't have a physical form, is very. She doesn't really have human inflections, I guess, but I see what you're saying.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Back to work. Let's use in the medical wing. Oh, look who it is. It's Dr. Chakwas.
I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
I mean, like in this shot, you can't even tell he has a beard. It's kind of... Yeah, I should have just left well enough alone, I guess, but, yeah, no, it was, I don't know, Mass Effect character design was never that great. Same for, having a brain fart here. Dark Souls, the character design there is not the greatest either, so it's, like, kind of pointless, you know? As long as it's just, like, you know, you get all the, hit all the kind of, tick all the main boxes, you know, bald, reddish beard, blue eyes, but I can't even give him a proper beard. It's just like pointless. It's all good though. So no, to sum it up, no, I don't think I did a good job.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical.
The game should have showed you more angles on
I
the design.
trust you, Commander.
You can move his head around and stuff when you make while you're working on it. It's just, but that, I mean, that's the maximum length for a beard, and it's just like, to make it show up, I had to choose something darker than my natural haircut. It was just, I'm nitpicking. That's all.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a
Maybe
one-way
not
trip.
all, but yeah,
Are you
I'm
prepared
definitely
for that?
nitpicking.
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I have played Detroit myself, yep. I rather enjoyed it.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Commander. Deck 4, engineering. Let's check out the old basement here real quick. And that's my cue to take a break. I will be right back in about 10 minutes. Thanks everyone for being patient. I am back. Let's talk to these two cats.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
Neat. A lot of people love Connor and Hank's side of the story in particular. Yes, I did enjoy that quite a bit. I liked Hank.
Engineer
I liked Connor.
Daniels, actually. I'm
I like everyone.
responsible for the
Everyone
propulsion
had something to like about him.
What
But
can
especially,
we do
yeah,
for
Hank
you,
and
Mom?
Connor, that was a good story arc.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected. It's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where did you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also,
these
I
two.
love
They're
engines,
funny.
and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Had to dump. Feelings
What
on
do you think about
Cerberus?
Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you he would.
And... If you were to take a break, though, from Mass Effect games for a stream, what would you play instead? I haven't bought it yet, but I've been meaning to buy Sekiro. That'd be interesting to get back into. I have... a copy of... picture of Liara, my girl. I have a copy of... I'm having a brain fart here. Death Stranding. Maybe I'd play that. Oh yeah, sound from the original. What else we got? Good track. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is good off of Novaria. What else do we got? I don't recognize this one. Oh, this is a good one too. See, this is also off of Novaria. What's up, Ricochet? How's it going? Alright, back down to the CIC. I divide my computer's main hard drive that had all my design stuff and memes. Oh, geez. How, why? How? What happened? Alright. Let's get straight into it. Let's go to Omega. Move to the memories. Windows was acting a fool. What else is new? That sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Hate losing memes. Yeah, I got some old ones that I should share on Discord at some point. Not many. I didn't save some of the gems I kept back from my 4chan days, but did some hardware which led to my OS not being able to be seen on boot, even though the motherboard was still seeing the hard drives as storage devices. Ugh, computers. It's just I know a streamer a while back who wanted to marathon the Ratchet & Clank games to prepare for Rift Apart's release, but like 5 games in, he broke away from it for like 2 months. Oh shit. Definitely didn't marathon there then, because he just wanted to try some new stuff again. He didn't want to stick to the same series for weeks on end. I mean, I hear that. It's easy to get burnt out, especially if that kind of thing is not your normal game. London Reed couldn't get the drive with the OS2 ever get recognized, so just ended up wiping the normal one and installed fresh. That sucks, dude. Could be worse, I suppose. Not that that's the greatest consolation, but excuse me. Fortunately, one of the 2 drives have most of
Welcome to Omega.
the
You're
game
new here,
installs,
aren't
so
you?
I just have
I
to
can always
direct
tell.
the installs.
Allow me to.
That's good. A small blessing.
Hello, Mocklin. I was just.
But what does that say about my priorities?
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the
Don't worry,
terminus
Louis.
systems.
You absolutely love the
You're not
series.
as
He's
subtle as you think.
being all the games in the
Aria
series
wants
now,
to know
including
what
Rift
brings
Apart.
a dead Spectre
Nice,
to
gonna
Omega.
platinum them all.
I
I'm just
suggest you go
saying,
to
breaks have to be
Afterlife
expected.
now
Yeah,
and
that's true.
present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems.
Cut the
for Omega.
attitude.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Aria for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I don't like that attitude.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance.
New graphics card though. Nice. What did you end up getting?
I have also accessed
Not that I know
messages
anything
between
about
mercenary
graphics
groups
cards.
regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
I don't know if you ever played the DLC Ricochet, but this is one of them. I haven't played a game on it yet. The 3080 Ti. Oh, was that the one that you've been lusting after for the longest time?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Oh, yeah, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus
Regular
is
for a
paying me
while.
lot of money to
And the
help me
TI
on
is
your
better?
mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus
Was
sent
able
me.
to secure one. Nice.
This mission
There you
doesn't
go.
sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 min,
Sweet.
not 2.
Battalion delinquent.
Good thing you got, man.
Pissed off someone rich enough to harm
Good
me,
thing you
go
got
after him.
something
I might
good,
bring him in alive,
man.
mates, even.
Can't even talk.
Please.
Sorry.
I didn't do it. I said, shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
Salty.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
Possum, if you're still here, when I talk to Aria, I'll let you know who that is. I want you to let me know if you recognize who it is, the voice actor.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Welcome to Afterlife. Oh, should have gone this way beforehand.
You want to talk? Talk to Aria.
Alright, here's Aria.
That's close enough.
I didn't recognize her for a long time. And I was like, oh, that's who it is?
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic.
Feeling dramatic.
It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Aria.
I like it.
I like her
Easy
attitude.
to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
You just guessed in your head who it was? Nice. Yeah, I totally did not make that connection for a long time, and then like I was reading randomly and they were like, oh, that's who did her? Okay, cool. That's tight.
I'm looking for Morton Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morton. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant.
Morton Solus is probably one of my favorite characters in this game.
He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is
Up to
no
this
good
weekend?
side to Omega. Everything he does pisses
Don't really have
someone
anything
off.
specific planned. Got to run some errands since I finally got my car back, but Went to Lakefront today. How'd that go?
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna
Those
make
nights
some
were pretty
enemies
windy.
teaming up with
Huh.
Archangel.
That's too bad.
assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down.
It
They've
is
gotten cornered,
nice.
But it sounds like they're having trouble.
I was able to
finishing off.
return the
They've started hiring
parts I didn't
anybody who
use
can to help.
from my repair
Sounds
today.
like that might be our ticket in.
Got about
They're using a
170
private
bucks
room for
back, so that's good.
recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse.
It drives so
Bloodpath.
smooth now. The brakes are
They're
buttery
Omega's
smooth.
major players.
Oh yeah,
Unless
love it.
they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Bloodpath. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
Just feels I was on that account. All good, man. All good. That's why I said I wasn't having member emojis. All right, good. The good thing you fixed it.
Do you hate Archangel?
Ouch.
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Oh.
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth
What if
knowing.
a tech in the
I don't usually
future
give it out freely.
of games is getting the option to add
Information
your...
is power. Mundane things you can find
Wait,
yourself.
what if a tech in the future
Take a
of
walk
games
in a back alley or
is getting the option to
buy
add
one
your
of the mercs a drink?
own voiced RPGs?
Better yet, talk
That's
to
interesting.
entertainers.
That'd be actually pretty cool.
Great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Like if you recited... Oh god, what was that in one of the it was in a Mission Impossible movie. They had a dude, the antagonist, like recite a line and then it like copied his voice. That was fucking cool. That'd be like, oh yeah, if you could do something like that, that'd be cool. Because it basically like then it could emulate your voice for the entire language. Yeah, like reset a test line and then the software can somehow like do it all. That's so cool. That would be so cool. Or like, you know what? It's interesting in games like this, like
Tell me how you got set up here.
because I think some older games might have had it. It was very rudimentary, but where they could like scan your face and like come up with like, I think it was
I don't count you among either.
probably more like
We'll see how useful you
projecting a picture, not projecting, that's the wrong word to use, like copying a picture onto
Short answer?
like a
Mind your own
globe
damn business.
to be your face, but with all the 3D modeling and stuff, it probably doesn't work the same way. But that'd be cool if like with cameras, because I mean you can hook cameras up to anything now. To like if they could scan your face and like recreate it in game, like that'd be neat.
Maybe I'll come
And then
back
along with
later.
that voice
Maybe
technology,
I'll be
that'd be super cool because then you could just like be the protagonist of your own RPG. Or any RPG for that matter. Like some small tech companies can already do it. I didn't know that was even really a thing. That's pretty neat. But I suppose if like, you know, the deepfakes thing is possible, that's not far off, you know? Like,
Come on, let me in.
something would probably be off no matter what, you know, because it's like they wouldn't get the same like cadence and mannerisms, but I mean, maybe there's tech in the future that could take care of it, you know? Who knows? Repent, the end is nigh.
You, a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You, and you, you, and you. Protheans cast off the lesser races.
Ah,
The Krogan,
fuck this
the
guy.
Forger, and the humans. So they dwell.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out.
You can't keep me out. I live in there.
I'm doing you a favor, lady. If you go in, the guards will cut you down.
You can't do this. Everything I own is in that apartment.
Alright, I'm gonna pause this and I will be right back. Sit tight. Alright, thanks for being patient. I am back.
I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague.
You
Now let me
ass.
get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Taloke calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business.
Little blue
in this
hands!
district. And a plague is bad for business.
Thank you, sir.
They hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving.
Well,
the
they're talking about
quarantine
COVID. That's funny.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague.
Speaking of that,
Wish him luck. The area
actually
is still locked down.
came
Our
into
orders are to wait to tell
contact
you
with
that
a
the plague
coworker
of the Blue
who
Suns kill everyone.
had recovered
Don't go
from
any
the
cleaner.
I don't want to trigger anything, so the dirty variety. But it was a couple weeks prior, and he was good to go. So yeah, I should be all right. And no symptoms yet. So recovering from the plague, exactly, the bubonic plague.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems.
Yeah, that's what I
Let me
do,
in and
solve
I'll get
problems.
this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately,
Lose a taste of both of these nuts. Wifey laughed. And my joke. Your joke, our joke. Community joke. Yo, this riff is heavy. Which riff? Just as long as it escaped from Tarkov and it had mini music on. Nice. Dang, guys, get out of the way.
Don't shoot, they're cleared to come in. Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Borcha shooting anything that moves.
ha! I got it.
Guess they just left the dead.
All right, that's my playstyle right there.
Must be trying to keep the plague from
Running,
spreading.
guns blazing. Tell it perfectly before we load screen. Nice. It's cool when random stuff like that works out. Hell yeah. You know, it's funny, especially with the sound effects in the background, people coughing. This really is Rovid.
Looks like he tried to claw his way out. No one wants to die trapped like an animal.
Bastards seal us in this room. Said we're infected. Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. Data's isn't doing too good. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he...
No more last moment things added, hopefully. Wait, everything turned out well with the car? Yeah, no, it was all good. I was able to use, they let me use the rotors that I had purchased from my chosen auto parts store. The front brakes didn't work, the pads, excuse me, didn't work because they were for non-Fiesta ST four-wheel disc models, so they were smaller. The rears would have worked, but I didn't want to use them because I wanted matching pads front and rear. And matching rotors. So that's why they let me use the rotors, which is cool. Just replace the calipers in the rear and then pads all around. So it was all good. Didn't need to replace hoses or anything.
Davis died last night. He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
Well, I need to get my oil changed. I need to put an air filter in too. And a cabin filter probably too.
Bad enough you
Never ends,
infect us
man.
with this plague.
That's easy stuff though.
Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Fortune.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morton Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morton and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the
You know what, he got better? I just gave him ivermectin.
What do you wish to know?
Sorry, I didn't mean to go down that road.
When I find Morton, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
time is running short. But at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
Oh, shit.
Sons tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Yeah, Morden's ice cold, man. Wow, that's fucked up.
Burned out the circuits, maybe. They said they were trying to control the spread of the plague. But I'm not even infected. Damn Tyrians. Must be some kind of extortion racket. Trap me in here for a day or two, then offer to let me out if I pay them off.
Here we go.
Ooh. All right.
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
One left.
Have a nice trip!
Oh, wow. I meant to go for cover, but wasn't fast enough, I guess.
Hostile!
Right. Ouch. Oh, wow! I couldn't even get out of the way! That was ridiculous. Okay, well, let's try that again.
Heading to cover.
Moving to target.
Understood.
Got it. Have a nice trip.
Shields down.
Seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
Yeah,
Blue
I'd
Suns
say
have
so.
given up a lot of turf. That doesn't bode well for them.
I don't think there's anything out there other than extra ammo, which I'm good on anyways. Yeah, alright. Ooh, clinic is this way. We get to meet Morden.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those packs.
That's all of them.
Morden's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need to...
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
On our way here, we saw humans looting the apartment.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
Morden saved my life. I owe him every...
Professor, we're running low on toxin.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in vegetarians. Supplement with butemerol. Out there in the Senesine. Farms and marks are defined. Why not have more? Too unstable. Inconsistent results. Demazine better option. No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Okay, I'm going to take a very short break and I'll be right back. Oi, oi. I am back.
Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees, no mercenary uniform, quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague? Investigating possible use as bioweapon? No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe. Looking for
Relax, Morton. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
It's a covert and privately funded human group.
Related to plague. Doesn't affect humans. Human-centric interest. Few human groups would know me. Equipment suggests military origin. Not Alliance standard. Spectres. Not human. Terra firma too unstable. Only one option. Cerberus sent you. Unexpected.
You're very well informed. How did a Solarian scientist hear about Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Solarian aid?
The Collectors are kidnapping entire human populations. We're gonna find out why and stop them.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
What the hell was that?
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
I love Morton.
Thank you.
He's
Told him
awesome.
not to go. But he's smart. Bright future, I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
What can you tell me about this plague?
Advanced design. Suspected collectors before you mentioned them. Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Snuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Never see me coming?
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Alright, let's go.
Heavy weapons, watch yourselves! On target!
One left. Going to cover.
Sure thing.
Try a real man's weapon.
Can't target.
Coming our way!
There we go.
Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I fucked up on that one. I issue a sincere apology. Oops, wrong room.
Sure thing.
Heading to cover. We've been spotted.
Can't reach the target.
Get over here!
That one hit.
Got it.
Can't target them.
Wow. Guess I'm not cut out for Vanguard playstyle.
We've been spotted.
Sure thing.
Heading to cover. One left.
Can't target them. Yeah, lost shield.
Trep! Gravity wouldn't be his mother, huh?
Oh, I'm gonna die again. Jesus Christ, man. Pay attention.
Affirmative. Heading to cover. Taking cover.
Going to
Trouble
ground.
ahead. Not enemy down.
Can't target them.
Can't hold.
Watch out!
Shotgun.
Heads up!
Knife. Can't hide from me. Can't reach the target.
Got him.
Can't target them.
I'm trying to run away. I can't. Wow. I don't recall ever having this much trouble with this part before. My goal was to finish this particular mission tonight, but it's looking like that's not going to be a fucking possibility. Jesus goddamn Christ.
Grabbing cover.
Heading to
Hostiles.
Very nice. There we go. Night.
Gotta hurt. Get over here.
This should scramble their systems. Yeah! Enemy down!
Move, Shepherd Jesus.
Drop.
There we go. Here we go.
Can't reach the target.
All right. smart and you're good to go. $5,000 credits.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help you.
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we could cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and I'll kill your friend.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you to find me?
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you... well, everything.
All right.
Gear up!
Enemy down!
I've got
Target down! Eyes ahead!
close to the environmental controls. Let's get that cure in, then hit the fans.
You don't come here. We
Boom
shut
squad.
down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
What did the collectors want?
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Alright, we gotta reinitialize the systems.
Cure's locked in. Once we get the fans going, we should be good. Tag!
I have located the fan controls. There are two, one on either side of the room you're in now.
Have a nice trip! Right! Target down! One down, one to go. Let's move.
Gravity's one mean mother, huh?
Can't get along.
Dropped him! Ah! Mother, huh?
This should scramble their systems.
Damn. That's good to have him right his back.
I've got him!
Here goes. This will put them down.
On my way!
Enemy charging!
Coming our way!
Affirmative.
Have a nice trip.
Can't target them.
All right.
Zero contacts.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients. Lots of work to do. Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
We're heading out. See you on the Normandy.
All right. Recruited death souls of the team. Examination man of plague cure confirms death souls of expertise. Also use Rockham as leverage against Aria if necessary. Oh. Got the cannon. Magical capacity credits. Some EZO. Malo elements. Good to go, man. Good to go.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the elusive man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No, spreads too slow. Airborne
You
virus.
don't have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists need to identify, neutralize technology, need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
Okay. Alright, I think I am going to stop us here tonight. yeah, and we will be back next week to continue with Mass Effect 2. Thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Until next time, as they say, class dismissed.